Previously on Funky Fresh Gang, Season 2, Episode 23 of the total show, Season 1 and 2, together. All right. Olkura was frozen in space, but was able to shake free of the enchantment. Olkura called out to Oril for help, saying, "I am one of your 9 chosen. Help me!" She channeled the power of the Rime, but Kiba counterspelled. Okura pled for mercy with the team, but they did not concede. Before she could make an escape, she was killed by the Funky Fresh Gang, by a floating cat turd from Smith. The gang found the cure for arsenic poisoning and began to administer it to the rest of the bear tribe, losing nobody to Olkura's treachery. We spoke with Gunvald, and he once again pledged his undying loyalty to us. We began our journey to the Elk Tribe. While we were traveling, we were attacked by 2 strange undead creatures. We very quickly dispatched them in a very disappointing round for the DM. And once they were dead, we were able to identify these creatures. They were Johanna and Jessica, our close friends from the Wolf Tribe who's been with us for so very long. Driven mad with rage and unable to contain her form and her curse due to the full moon showing for the first time, Noel transformed into a werewolf.
Oh my god. I forgot.
And so, yeah, Noel standing there in front of you, looking over Joanna and Jessica. You see fangs start to grow from her face. Her bones start to crack. As she's starting to, her limbs are starting to lengthen. Her claws are coming from her fingertips. You can see, her claws coming from her fingertips. And she starts to grow a little bit taller, a little lankier, but also just a little bigger and scarier. But she's still got her armor and her hammer and everything. And her eyes go from the normal blue to a dark yellow, glaring at you. And as you look into her eyes, you're not sure if you see Noel anymore.
Oh god. Do I feel... Does she look like she's ready to attack?
Roll insight.
Oh, I got a 12.
Ah, there it is. Okay, there. Sweet.
You got a 12. I mean, you're definitely put off by the fact that your friend that you've been with for a while now has just become a werewolf in front of you. You don't have a lot of history with werewolves and lycanthropy. So you're not really sure. You're not sure what's going on in front of you here.
I feel like I should just cast Hold Person just in case she starts freaking out.
I'll say, Noel,
use animal handling.
Do you understand us? Can you hear me? What the hell's going on?
I'm just gonna nod and grumble.
Like, we're good? We're safe around you? You're not going to attack us, are you?
I just feel so much rage, and I want to avenge Jessica and Johanna.
Yes, you're close friends that you remember the names of.
Yeah, you're close.
So angry.
I want to avenge them. I just am so mad that they were turned into undead creatures that we had to put down.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that.
And I'm going to take out my hammer and just make a very strong show that I'm angry. And I demand change, you know?
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do we think that this was Orel? Had to be, right?
Yeah, or somebody who she is working with.
Yeah.
Some jerk.
Well, so there's 2 people missing from this group that left back to the Wolf Tribe. And it's Garm.
Yeah.
Who we all know and love. And then,
Okay.
what's the other one?
I know his name. Oh my god.
Lucius. No.
Luca.
Yeah.
Aluka.
Aluka, our very good friend Aluka.
Yes. And he is, we know, a werewolf, and they have scratches across their face.
Oh.
Or at least that's how they were described to us,
Yeah.
having
Scratches.
scratches across their face. So it makes me wonder if someone might have changed and had.
But then they also just became zombies.
I know, I don't know about that part, but
Well, I mean, should we just keep making our way? Should we go to the wolf tribe? Where were we on our way to? The tiger tribe?
No.
The elk tribe.
because
Should we change course or should we keep going? I feel like we almost need to see if Garm is okay. Obviously, or Aluka, but what do you think?
is the elk tribe in the opposite direction of the wolf tribe?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we're like far from the wolf tribe.
Yeah. The bear tribe would be a little more central, as opposed to where the wolf and the elk tribe are. They're pretty far apart from each other.
How far are we now from the elk tribe?
Now probably only about an hour. Because
Well-
we traveled most of the way there.
Alright, maybe we should just do that then first. Because I guess if
Alright.
Garm is dead, he'll still just be dead. No offense, Garm.
Noel, roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not. You did. Go ahead. Go ahead. I just think you ate your 4 already, didn't you?
I don't know.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sending secrets. Can't whisper, unfortunately.
Hmm. This is pretty good.
No.
Like veggie flour chips. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this is whisper.
I'm gonna just
I understood
yell,
all.
"Let's go!" and start running.
Oh, wait. What'd she yell?
Let's
Go?
go.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Okay. Guess
I'm
I'll start
going.
running too.
There's no stopping me.
I'm following her.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're all gonna run after her
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
to maybe stop her from getting rash.
Okay, so yeah, you run. You chase her in the snow. Are you guys getting like on the dog sled or anything? Or are you guys just running on foot for the moment?
I'm sure we would have to, right? Because she's a werewolf, so she probably runs really fast.
Yeah, so we jumped on the sled first.
Okay, yeah, she's definitely running faster than she normally does. We'll say that
I
for
carbo
sure.
loaded before this.
Also, that ate a whole lot of Alfredo.
Sitting in my stomach like a rock.
Hit my stomach like a rack. Okay, so yeah, as you're running, you run about half a mile down this path. You find kind of like a you come around with the dog sled and you see Noel just kind of running in the distance, looking pretty inhuman. She's at this point, like she's kind of on all fours running, just barreling down in the darkness, and you can barely see her at this point. But you do see another group wandering
Uh-oh.
in the tundra here, in the glacier. And Noel is kind of moving towards them, and they don't seem to notice anything here. But they look, well, yeah, it's dark, and they're a little far away, so.
So she's just gonna run up and try and murder these people?
I'm almost just going faster as I see movement up ahead. I'm almost moving faster just to get to them, knocking over everything in my way. So trees, I'm cutting them down. Rocks, I'm throwing them to the side. I can't be stopped. I'm a tornado.
All right, guess go get them. I don't know.
I mean,
how do we stop her?
Yeah, is she like, she's, okay. I have no idea. Fuck. I'm just afraid what these people are. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on her.
The range on hold person is 60 feet.
Oh, how far away is she?
Currently, I'd say you guys are probably about like 100 feet from her, because you guys got on the sled and came around faster, but she got a pretty good head start and was beelining it for this group. Which, yeah, at this point, she's like 100 feet from you guys right now, and you can see her heading towards this group of people who is, I'd say probably like 70 or so feet from you guys.
Okay. So she's 100 feet from us, but we're 70 feet from those people.
Yeah.
So we're in between them.
No. They are between you guys. It's kind of a triangle kind of thing here. So you guys are like 100 feet.
Okay.
They're 70 feet from you.
Okay.
I'm going to try and cast Prestidigitation and create like a noise and a spark to try and alert these people that she is running up to them, since I don't know how we're going to stop her.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to try and do. Because I don't know, maybe they're not bad people. We don't want to murder the shit out of them.
Come on, computer.
Not more of this shit.
Babe, just use mine.
It's too late.
It's okay.
We're already here.
The damage has been done.
Now we have to listen to O'Reilly commercials every 5 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, so Prestidigitation, the range on that is only 10 feet. So it's too far away for you to make.
Shit, I didn't realize it was only that far. Okay, well, never mind. I guess they're dead. Can I call out to her and be like,
I don't think she gonna heal you.
Yeah, but maybe they will.
Oh, call out to them?
Or call out to her.
You can, for sure.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to call. Sorry, I'm trying to log us into this thing. Yeah, I want to call out to her and be like, Noel, stop. We don't know who they are. Wait, we don't know that they are the culprits.
You don't know if it's because you're falling upon deaf ears, or if it's just she can't hear you because of how far away you are, and because of the weather out here, always windy and snowy. It's difficult to hear. So she doesn't react to what you're saying at all.
The music just starts.
So is she like actively moving closer to them right now, or is she like stalking her prey slowly? Like, what, is she not there yet?
What are you doing, Noel?
I'm running, I'm running as fast as I can.
So she's gonna like.
You're running at the people?
At the people.
Okay. You're there.
Yeah.
You're at this group. So you get to this group, you see 4 people, they're terrified. They're screaming.
Yeah.
yeah, hiding. They're all hiding behind one larger person in this group, and their faces are almost kind of blurred, and you just kind of, you're intoxicated by the smell of these people.
God.
There's two smaller humanoids hiding behind this one larger humanoid. And then, a third one who's similar size, but also hiding behind one of them that's in front.
Have we gotten there yet? Like in our little dog sled?
Well, let's roll initiative then. Let's do that because, let's see.
Forget anything good.
All right. Did everybody already roll?
No, I did not. Hold on. Oof, that's not a good roll.
Why is this making it so difficult for you?
I really don't know. Like, are you logging in or what's going on?
Okay. 25 to 20. 15 to 20.
I got a 18.
Okay. 10 to 15. What happened? 5 to 10?
I rolled a 9.
I got 7.
So we have 9, 8, and 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So Noel Smith.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It's just the 4 of us now. Okay. Okay, yeah. So Kiba, you're about 70 feet away. You now see Noel is right up in front of this group, looking violent, looking threatening. This small group of like 4 people huddled together here, right in front of her.
All right. I am going to cast Hex on her for wisdom.
What's the range on Hex?
90 feet.
You got it. Okay.
And then as I'm doing that, I'm going to run up to her, like get closer to her, and I'm going to cast Polymorph.
Oh.
And I'm going to try and turn her into, I don't know, a bunny rabbit.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. And then, I'm sorry, what was the... Oh, Hex is a bonus action. Yes, okay. And then Polymorph. All right, so yeah, you're about 40 feet away from her. Okay, what's the roll for Polymorph?
It's a Wisdom 15 at disadvantage.
Oof. Okay. Okay, it got the same thing both times. 5.
No.
Okay.
I think the kids cursed my dice by touching them.
Very possibly. Very possibly. Yeah, so this terrifying form that you just chased down as they were approaching, or as Noel was approaching this group and looking like she was about to strike, Kiba, yeah, you're able to polymorph her, and the werewolf now becomes a very rabid rabbit.
Haha! Like Banicula.
Banicula?
Banicula.
Do, 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 do.
Banicula. All right, how much health does a rabbit have, by the way? Is it like 1 hit point?
1.
That's what I figured. Okay, I don't think you can do anything else.
I cannot.
Noel. Oh, I'm sorry, Ultio.
Yes?
Your turn.
I'm sorry, I missed what everyone did. I had to go check on something.
Wait a second. Is
What?
Hex concentration?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hope not, because he's been doing Hex plus another spell like every time he does something.
Oh yeah, it is concentration.
Oh.
It's concentration. And then I think I mean
hope
it's okay as long as you
is
don't.
the bunny one also a concentration spell?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's concentration up to an hour.
Oh well, then you can't do the polymorph thing.
Well,
No, he can do polymorph because he did that second, but then she wouldn't have
no
rolled a
longer
disadvantage, but both numbers were the same.
Oh.
So
I see.
yeah, she's no longer hexed, but
Oh.
she is polymorphed.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, that was lucky.
I mean, yeah. Ultio, your turn.
Yeah,
You're
I still don't know what's happening. I
You're
walked away for a second.
70 feet away from Noel and this group of people, but she's no longer a werewolf. She is polymorphed into a rabbit. Yeah, and there's 4 people who are like huddled in front of her in fear.
And I don't know these 4 people, so they're too far away from me, I'm assuming.
I mean, yeah, you're 70 feet and you haven't like attempted to look at them, I suppose. So
Okay, well, I will move my 30 feet towards them.
you'll move your 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Can I see their faces now, or can I see them yet, or am I still too far?
I mean, yeah, you can make a perception check.
Okay. I like it, a perception. Perception does not like me. 7, boy. Oh, wait. 10.
7 plus 3. Yeah. No,
Shut
it's still, it's still too difficult to tell with the snow and the wind out here and just the elements. It makes it difficult to make out details about this group here.
Can I yell towards them? Just
Yeah.
kind of apologize for a wolf rushing at them?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Do they say anything back?
What do you use? Oh, do you just say that? Sorry.
Yeah,
about the wolf.
I'm sorry about the wolf rushing you. I don't. I'm sorry.
No,
Are
they're
you guys okay?
extremely confused because they were like, they thought they were on the brink of death, and then this giant creature running towards them with claws and fangs bared just became a bunny for some reason. So, all right. So then Noel.
We're on the brink of death.
Well, yeah, she very violently, rapidly approached them in the darkness in the Icewind Dale. It's a dangerous place, man.
Okay, so you said there's a big guy or big person right in front.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and hit them.
Well, I think you can.
Aren't you a rabbit?
I think you can save out of it. Can you not save out of it?
I have no idea.
Can she save out of polymorph? No.
we already messed up, but we'll keep going.
Wait, what?
She's just a rabbit.
It says the spell has no effect on a shape changer, and any kind of lycanthrope is considered a shape changer. So, but we already did it. So
You don't want to retcon and just say that didn't work? And
No.
nothing happened? Okay.
No.
Whoops.
So can I roll or?
I'll at least I'll have you, because of that, I'll let you try to save out of it. So roll a wisdom save to try to break out.
9.
Oof.
You're apparently still a rabbit. A dangerous, very feral rabbit. Okay.
With like 1 hit point.
With 1 hit point.
Was that real?
Sort of rabbit.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
it's got 1 hit point.
He's
Okay,
just gonna kick this rabbit.
I'm gonna try and bite the big guy.
Okay. Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure will also only do 1 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 piercing damage. But I got an
Got a
18
crit.
because that's my good. That's my good roll.
Yeah,
The
an 18
brightest
will hit.
good. Okay, he takes 1 piercing damage.
Woo! Yeah, you leap up this feral bunny, and you're like biting on, holding onto his arm, and he's freaking out, just screaming. He's got a rabbit flailing around on him. All right. Anything else, Noel?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay, I'll have Smith go then.
Okay, I'm going to walk my 35 feet, I guess, move my 35 feet, and then cast Hold Person on her, which is a Wisdom 16 save.
All right.
Liar!
19.
19.
Come on, guys.
You
Come on.
fire out with Hold Person, which you just used on a super strong magic user. So you're like, I got this. And this feral rabbit feels this magical wave go over her, and she just, with her rage, and just like, no, shakes off the energy trying to seize her muscles. Anything else?
God.
It's a rabbit. You could just try and knock her out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm too far from her, though.
Just stomp the rabbit.
I guess I can't do anything else, because I'm not going to fucking, like, I can't do anything. I don't want to hurt her, so... I can't move any further, so I guess I'll just be here.
Okay.
Maybe I'll call out to the people and be like, I'm just going to call out to them and be like, this person is our friend. Please don't kill her. We're trying to get a hold of her. She does not know what she does. She's under a trance.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're saying this, and he's still panicking, freaking out, flailing around with the rabbit on his arm, he gets a fist and he punches the rabbit off of his arm.
Oh my God.
Noel, you'll take. Let me see. What you'll take 1 bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage, which would take down a bunny, but instead, you are knocked out of your form.
Oh.
The rabbit form, and you are back as a werewolf.
Oh, God damn it. What an idiot.
That's what he says, too.
That guy.
God damn it! Jesus Christ! And, yeah. Okay, so that's all he's gonna do. And then just continue cower in fear. All right, Kiba, you're back up.
Oh my gosh. Can I make like a an attempt to try and calm her down? Or is there any way I can do that? Like, does she understand us? I don't get it. Does she speak English?
She seemed to be responding to us before.
Do you mean common? What is?
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry. Does she speak common?
What's English? I mean, yeah, she talked to you guys a little bit, like right after she first changed.
I mean, so can I try and persuade her into not attacking these people? You know, like plead with her to be like, these are not the people that hurt our friends. You need to calm down. You know, remember who you really are. You know,
this heart is where you truly live. This heart, or something like that.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can try it. You can do persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
Gotcha. Crit fail, baby.
Ooh.
It's too bad because the other one would have been 24.
Damn.
Sorry, that's appropriate.
Appropriate?
I guess I'm just going to go and get in front of her in between these people and her. That's what I'm gonna do, I guess.
Okay. Well, you're still 40 feet, right? Because you only move 30.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you can only move 30 feet. So you're still like 10 feet away. You're close though.
We're wolves scared of fire.
What are wolves scared of fire?
Yeah, seriously.
You never know. I don't know. So by the way, because you tried like a persuasion check, that was your action
Okay.
in this. So, but yeah, if you have like a bonus action, you could still do something like that.
I mean, I do, but I don't think that they would do anything. Oh, actually, yeah, I mean, I do have a bonus action. I guess I'll Misty Step in between her and these people.
Okay.
Misty Step.
All right, you're right in front of Noel. Right between them. Tight quarters here.
What if I
Okay.
attack her for wisdom again?
Ultio.
Because I can hold her.
Ultio.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted. My apologies.
He must be pooping.
He's pooping.
Sorry.
Pooping, you know how I be.
Sorry.
You know, we don't mind hearing you poop. We're all friends.
No, I was talking to the queso. Can I intimidate her into not attacking these people?
You can try. You can certainly try.
I mean, it's kind of interesting to intimidate a creature of this magnitude.
You're also still, so you're still 40 feet. So
I can move 30 more towards her.
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I feel like intimidating might be a bad idea. But I'm also proficient in it.
There's really no way of knowing. It'll be with disadvantage.
It will be with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Puppy over here.
And I'm not within range to like tackle her, huh?
No, not currently because you're 40 feet away.
Oh, and I moved 30, so I'm only 10. I'm 10 feet away now. No.
Oh.
Cool.
Can you have Misty Step?
I do have Misty Step. Duh. Could I Misty Step next to her and do a tackle? Kind of hold her a little bit. Give her a big old bear hug.
Yeah, try to grapple her.
Yes. This might be bad.
Grapple.
What the hell? The sound. Yeah. So you Misty Step right up next to her. You get up in a melee with her. Yeah. Go ahead and. How does grappling work? That's fun.
I don't know. Is that athletics?
Well, I want to see. I think it might be an attack first.
No, my armpits are itchy for absolutely no reason.
No, so it'll be an athletics check, opposed, and then so Noel, you'll do an opposed roll, either your athletics or acrobatics, whatever will be higher.
And that's like Noel's stats, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to beat what I rolled. I'm not gonna lie. I rolled a 19 and then I get +7 to that. So.
I got an 11.
Okay.
I got an 11.
Even
Alright,
if I
yeah.
had gotten a 20, I would have lost that.
Well, yeah, Noel, you are considered grappled then. Which means your speed becomes 0. Let's see, condition also ends. But yeah, you'll still be like you just can't move, but you can still attack and everything like that.
I made a mistake.
So yeah, Noel, your turn. You are grappled.
All right. I am going to. It's not one of my, like. Okay, grappled, like, is he holding on to me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not one of my, like, attacks, but can I, like, try and kick him off and scratch? Like, the multi-attack, can I do a kick and scratch?
Yeah, we can call it a scratch because you have toe claws.
I probably do, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So multi-attack and just scratch.
Yeah, you can do scratch. Scratch.
And I'm so sorry. What gets added to it for a hit?
It'll be your dex and proficiency.
Okay, so that's still the same. Okay. 21.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, 21 hits.
I'll just roll for the second one too.
Okay.
That one does not hit. It's an 8.
Okay. The first one does, for sure.
2d6 plus 4. 11.
11. Okay. Altier, you take 11 slashing damage from her claws, and then Noel, I'll have you roll a another. Like, I'll have you guys do another athletics versus acrobatics, or athletics versus whatever you're doing, Noel. But Noel, you can do yours with advantage because you, yeah.
Okay. I got a 21.
21. Okay. Altio?
Sorry, I forgot to roll. I was reading my Stone's Endurance.
Oh, you're good.
I rolled a nat 20.
All right, Noel, you are still grappled.
I am so sorry.
He's holding on for dear life.
Honestly, like, me, Taylor, I'm okay with it. Okay.
All right, Smith.
Okay. My God. So, I have a new spell.
I'll be right back again. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Is your spell capture werewolf?
That'd be very cool for right now. That'd be great.
Sick. No, it's called-
Ironically, I have that spell.
no, it's called banishment, and I can send someone into a fucking demi-plane, and they will just have the incapacitated condition, and then she won't be able to hurt nobody no more. So I'm going to use my movement, which mine is 35, so I'm already up there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, not that I need to be close for this, but so banishment is a charisma 16 save.
Okay. All right, Noel, roll a saving throw.
Wait, she's not Fae, right? Not in this campaign, no.
Wait, what's happening?
No, she's not Fae.
Not in this one.
Why? If they're Fae, do they go to the Feywild?
It just doesn't work, I don't think. Or
Stone
something
Endurance is way cool.
What'd you get,
Stone's Endurance is
Noel?
great.
Well, what is the check?
charisma.
I'm sorry.
It's a
Charisma,
charisma
yeah.
saving throw.
18.
God damn it. What the fuck?
It's only on the ones that I don't want to be saving out of, okay?
Yeah. So yeah, you reach out, this arcane energy, it's like purplish glow coming from you. You've never used this spell before, and you touch Noelle's shoulder. Say, I'm sorry. Try to send her to a demi-plane. It doesn't work. She shakes it off and she growls
Damn
and
it.
looks right at you, Smith. This the group of 4 people there. Now that you guys have surrounded Noel, they will get up, and the dad that was protecting his wife and kids will kind of grab them and usher them away, to start like running in the direction that they were traveling to try to find some shelter.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, back to the top of Kiba.
Oh my god.
Can I? Is something like lighting a torch? Is that an action?
Interact with an object, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be an action.
Okay.
I think, can't you do that with prestidigitation too? But anyway, it's still an action, yeah.
Well, I'm going to hex her again for wisdom.
Action first.
No, I don't need to. I can do it as my bonus action. I'm gonna try and hex her for wisdom again.
Okay. Woo! Okay, so yeah, hex for wisdom. All right, and then because I don't think it's a roll at all. I think you just do it.
No, and then I am going to. What are we like? Is there trees around us?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a tree line to the left of us,
Like-
kind of where Noel had barreled through and come running out of. Yeah, there's some trees.
How far away is it?
Right here, about 150 feet to our left would be
100.
that tree line.
100.
Okay.
150.
Is there anything left over from these people, or were they just a group that was walking?
As far as you know, yeah, they're just a group that was walking out here. Nothing left over. They were on foot and everything.
Jesus. So we're literally just out in the middle of an open field.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on her.
Oh shit.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. It's a cantrip.
Right.
You know what?
but-
I'm actually gonna shoot it in front of her.
Okay, so at her feet.
Yeah. So let's see if I even do. Okay, it's a 19. So.
Okay, so yeah, you cast Firebolt. You throw it at her feet, and the bright light of this searing flame, flashes in our eyes for a moment, dissipates quickly, leaving a little plume of steam that quickly dissipates, which I already said, but dissipates. And Noel, you've just been, they just attempted to attack you with a firebolt, threatening you. It's violence.
Wow.
Oh. Violence.
That's not good.
Kiba, anything else?
I burped.
No.
Dang, girl. Okay. Ultio, you still have her grappled.
I do. And now she's probably more mad. Sorry, I've been trying to figure out what to do with her, because I can do hold person.
Oh.
But if I do hold person, I would have to let her go.
I mean,
And
I
I
have
have a-
hold person, so you can wait.
Yeah,
And
it's
I think I have a
true.
higher saving throw because of my robe.
I think you do.
And
I'm really trying here. Well, I'm obviously going to keep holding her because I don't want her to attack anybody. So do I have to do another roll?
No.
No. Okay.
No, we'll do a roll on her turn.
Okay. I'm gonna just try to talk to her, just to try to calm her down. I'm not gonna whisper sweet nothings in her ear because I feel like that's weird. But
That's what it
just
sounded like for a second.
you know us. You know us. We don't want to hurt this family. We're not trying to hurt people. We're not trying to kill anyone. Please just calm down.
Noel, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
She's
Which,
dead.
you're hexed, so it'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah. Wait, what is he doing?
I don't know. I forgot. I was trying to scare her with fire, but I have a sword that's on fire.
Oh.
Yeah. Flame tongue.
Literally the same roll again, but a
Cool.
13.
A 13. You very, very faintly, it's super quiet. You can kind of hear like your own, well, not your own, you can hear like a voice in your head, the voice of Noel, very faintly, very quietly, but it's present now in the back of your mind. Can't make out what that voice is saying, and you're don't want to listen to it, but it's there. Ultio, anything else?
That's all I was gonna do. I'm not gonna hurt her.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna hurt her.
Okay. Noel.
Um. I'm gonna multi-attack again to try and break free. So I'm gonna scratch. But me being evil right now, I'm gonna bite.
Okay.
I know. Okay, so that was for scratch, and that is probably not a hit because it's 13.
No. 13 does not hit. So yeah, you scratch, you just kind of rake across the armor, not able to do any kind of damage this time.
And then I got a 9 for bite, so probably not a hit.
That I'd say the bite, honestly, they both should be with advantage because you're grappled. Because like you're melee attacking something that's like holding you, so it's like.
But he's probably holding my arms down.
Well, then the bite should be with advantage.
The bite should be with advantage.
Oh, that doesn't matter. 10.
Yeah, so you try to bite down, and your fangs just again they just are clattering against the armor. God damn it, they're just clattering against Ultio's armor on his shoulder
The
plate.
chainmail saved me.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to break free of the grapple.
Oh, God. 14.
Okay, Ultio, can you do athletics?
Hold on, I'm trying to do the math. 7. I rolled a 14 as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. It's meet it or beat it. So yeah, Noel, you this time you bite and it comes off the armor and he kind of pushes you away, and you use that momentum to slide free or wiggle free of his hold, so you are no longer grappled. Would you like to do anything else? Would you like to move?
I mean, I'm gonna stand, and I'm just gonna probably get in a fight stance.
Okay.
Like, get ready.
Yeah, because you're in the middle of all three of them are just right around you. Okay. Smith.
Okay, I'm also going to try to talk her down again and just be like, please, none of us want to hurt you. I'm going to try and paralyze you if you don't stop. If you want that, I can do that if you feel like you can't control yourself, but I'm going to do it. So just please try and calm down.
Are you persuading or?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Wait, no. If it's an action, I don't want to do that. I'm just saying it.
Okay.
Not if it's an action. So I've just said that, and I guess I'm gonna try to do hold person, which is a wisdom 16 save.
Okay.
And it's also still at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, because you are hexed.
Please,
I
God.
got a 19 and an 18. Yeah.
Okay, 7.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, Noel, you are held in place.
All right, let's cut her head off.
Cut her head
Oh my
off.
gosh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need a full month to recover from you guys killing me because I love Noel. Okay.
We won't kill you.
So we have 1
By the way-
minute to do something
Yeah.
with her. What?
Yeah, I was gonna say you have 1 minute.
Yeah. We have 1 minute.
Your time starts. Wait.
Each turn is
Now.
6
Okay.
seconds, right? Each round is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
Oh well, I
So,
figured
yeah.
we're out of
Yeah,
initiative now.
he said
because
we're out
she's-
of it. So what should we do? Does anyone have do you have that tiny hut thing? Ah! That's
No,
not
that was
in
in the
this.
other one.
Damn it. Does anybody have any sort of like special magical cage?
I thought you do. Can't you like?
I can make a
Um,
yeah, no, I just used my only spell
Noel.
slot time to use it.
Because actually, at every turn, she gets another attempt to break out of it.
Well, so we are still in the rounds then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did. I mean, we just did we did talk for because you guys weren't attacking, right? Like you guys were kind of pulled out of initiative, but we still needed turn order and whatnot because she was still trying to break out of it. So I'll say, while Smith was talking, Noel, make 2 different wisdom saving throws.
She's fighting against us.
Okay, the first one is 5. Second one is 9. Or sorry, 10.
Okay. Okay, and then yeah, see you guys. Next would be Smith again.
Wait, me?
Well, so I know, but we kind of pulled out of initiative for a second, and you were talking, asking, do we have any of this? Do we have any of this kind of spell? And in that time, Noel was able to try to save out of it 2 times because it's every 6 seconds.
So it's just my turn again?
Yeah.
Do we have rope to tie her down?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have rope. Let me look. Yeah, I have rope. I mean, I don't know. I'm scared that if we tried to tie her with rope, she'll just bite through it. Unless we hog tie her.
I was gonna say you just kind of muzzle it.
Does anyone want to try to hog tie Noelle and tie her mouth up? That feels so bad.
I know it feels bad, but it saves her from killing this family, so I think we kind of have to do it. Plus, I have the most strength, so I guess I could try.
All right, Noel, do another 2 wisdom saves. I should have had you do 1 a few seconds ago, but
All right,
I know
hold on.
one thinks she's there.
she's kind of there. She's wandering.
Are we in an attack thing?
I don't really know what's happening.
I guess not. Well, I mean,
We're not really.
We
Because I thought it was
kind of because she needs to be able to try to save out of it on her turn, which is technically every 6 seconds. But because we're having conversation in between, if we're talking, and so time is passing.
Oh, so she doesn't just get to try and save out of it on her turn.
No, it's
Yeah, I guess
technically
it's just-
because it's technically every 6 seconds. Because if it was just I mean, if you think about it, the spell is supposed to last 1 minute, and then, so it goes next to Smith, and then Smith is talking like, "Hey, does anybody have like these spells that like might help with this? Does anyone have rope or something like that? Does anyone?" And then that's technically a save, and then I'll look for rope. I'll see if I have rope in my pack.
Okay.
That's technically another save, right? That's kind of how I'm trying to do it, because it's just different. Noel, did you roll?
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
Oh my gosh.
No.
All right, so yeah, while you guys are discussing all of this, you see Noel break free of the spell.
Wait, isn't she still hexed for Dex? How could she get a nat 20?
Or hex for wisdom.
Wisdom, I mean, wisdom.
That's true.
Thank you for keeping me honest.
Sorry.
Oh, and I got a crit fail, so yeah.
So
Yeah,
she...
and hex lasts up to an hour, so you're hexed. You're disadvantaged this whole time. All right, and then was that 1 or 2 saves that you just rolled?
Well, that was just one because I had to do it at disadvantage. So
Just really, really off topic. Queso wants me to go to Ollie. He looked. She feels
also Kira's
appreciated now.
wagging.
Did you roll? You rolled another one?
Oh no, sorry.
I distracted her.
10.
Okay, still held. All right. So technically, I mean, you guys have like 30 seconds before the spell
Well,
ends.
it looks like I got 30 seconds to hog tire. This is gonna be weird, and I don't.
It's not turn-based now. We're just saying whenever we want to say stuff.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead and talk.
Sorry.
Or do a spell or something.
I mean, do I know anything about werewolves?
You can roll for it.
Like, once I figured out that one of our party members was potentially could turn into a werewolf, wouldn't I look something up about them?
Wow.
We haven't had a lot of time to check out like libraries or get books and things like that. We've kind of been on the road with barbarians. But I will say, perhaps in your studies, roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Yeah, nothing comes to mind. They're big, they're scary.
I guess I'm gonna light my sword on fire.
Okay, and that's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's gonna hog tire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, LTO. So you're hog tying on your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I help him with this?
Girl.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should all be helping him do this.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys can try to quickly hog tie. Noel, roll another save.
Roll the 25. Or yes, 25.
12.
No.
12. Okay, so yeah, you're still held. Okay. Yeah, you guys are in the middle of hog
To
tying
roll
her.
any sort of checks or anything like that? Like something? Or just doing it?
I feel like, yeah, I mean, you guys are just wrapping her up in like a scrap load of rope. Not a whole lot of like complicated knots involved, really.
It's on her stomach. We're tying her feet up to her hands, to her neck, and we're wrapping her snout.
Well, so yeah, her it'd be kind of hard to hog tie. So with hold person, she's like fully seized. So like you guys can't move her either.
Oh, good point.
We have a crap ton of rope, so I think we're just gonna rope her mouth kind of like a muzzle.
Rope her mouth. Okay, yeah, rope all over stuff.
I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry you try to kill a family, so.
We could also tie her, like, each
To a
appendage
tree?
to one of our animals.
What?
You know what I mean? Because don't we have we have 2 horses and 3?
Well, what if they get spooked and they rip her apart?
Yeah, that's true. We don't want that to happen.
That's psycho, Quinn.
Well, I don't know what to tie her to. We're out in the middle of a field.
Well, I rolled a 25. Is she tied pretty tight?
Yeah, you managed to tie it, around the. I mean, you're hog tying, so you're trying to tie everything down.
Yeah,
I
we're
guess
just-
while she's
Right.
tied down, I guess we can try to calm her down now and actually talk to her like a human being.
Yeah. So yeah, her legs are wrapped, arms are wrapped, and then you come up over the top and wrap around the muzzle. Noel, roll another wisdom save again with disadvantage.
12.
Oh,
12.
wow.
All right. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and you can try to talk her down, or do whatever you're going to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll try and persuade her to settle down. I'll be like, "Hey, we're your friends. We care about you. We know that you're trying to fight against whatever's happening to you, but we need you to come back to us because this is dangerous and not the right way to do this."
Okay. Yeah, roll persuasion with disadvantage then.
What's that? 16.
16, and then Noel, can you roll insight with advantage, or no, just do straight insight.
9.
9. Okay, so you see, for the moment, you have like a brief flash of your rage kind of is quelled, right? You feel like as you're held there, you're conscious, but you're fully like you're exhausted. You're a little bit afraid of yourself at the moment. Feel some comfort, I suppose, that your friends are here surrounding you. I'd say roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage, but because you have disadvantage, just make it straight roll.
Straight roll.
14.
14. Okay. With a 14, that flash of Noel coming back, it is shut off again. And you're back to the rage, surrounded by enemies who are being violent against you. They've now tied you up. They've muzzled you. They've cast spells against you, shot fire at you, trying to keep you from exacting vengeance upon whoever. Okay, Ultio, you try something.
I try something.
Well, because if we're going in order, because Kiwa did something, now I'll have you do something. If you want, you can also do nothing.
No, I'll still try to calm her down. I'm still gonna be there. Try to show her that we're not trying to harm her, I guess. Let's do another bear hug. How about that?
Like to grapple?
Yeah, but just like a normal hug. I'm not grappling her. I'm just.
Oh, just like a normal hug. Okay.
Yeah, just trying to calm my friend down, dude.
Just a normal hug.
Werewolf Noel, how does that make you feel?
Probably not happy.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm.
gonna do it.
The heck is
I'm
this
doing it.
monster trying to do? Like, what kind of attack is he planning? Is he going to stab me in the back? So I'm moving during this hug. It's uncomfortable. All right.
I'm gonna
The-
start trying to play a lullaby on Reggie Yar's magic flute.
Reggie
Ooh.
was magic flute.
Magic flute is coming into play.
I'll play like a sweet lullaby for her to try
Um,
and calm down.
Noel, do a wisdom save to break out of hold person
Hold on.
with disadvantage though.
3.
Fuck,
Jeez.
dude, this disadvantage is killing you.
I
Oh
love it.
no, I'm just rolling really bad.
I see. Yeah, that'll do that too. Okay, are you proficient with flutes?
Are you proficient with
I
flutes?
don't know. That
No, that's a straight up. That's a serious question.
I don't think that I have proficiency in musical instruments.
Hmm.
I don't think that I do. I mean, I definitely do in my other character, but not this one.
Do you have proficiency with performance? No, this is not the right character.
No.
Does anyone have like a
no,
sleep
I mean-
spell?
I'm not bad at it, but I have no proficiency with magic flutes. No.
Okay. Are you gonna try to play the flute?
Yes, of course I am.
Okay. Do a performance check with disadvantage then.
Oh God. Oh.
I got a 13.
A 13. Okay, so you've been practicing with it when no one's looking. You try to be quiet, but it's not as great.
Aw.
But you don't really know a lot of songs. You're not doing it yet, but you're just kind of play. You just play some scales that they come off kind of poorly, like a little bit sharp sometimes, or maybe you're not fully doing it.
Oh God.
Well, I tried. Okay.
I don't even know what to like. Roll a charisma saving throw, Noel.
Or be charismatized.
This is so
12.
funny.
12.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh.
It's nice. The sounds of the flute actually seem to soothe you for a moment. The magical notes coming out of this flute, and when he brings out the flute, you also have kind of a flicker of remembrance of a simpler time, pre-werewolf, or post, but before you had transformed into a werewolf, and you remember your friends and the real enemy. Your one true enemy, Rega Yarva, of course. Rega Yarva.
Santa.
And with that, actually, Noel, I'll say your the werewolf rage. It seems like it's fully gone. It's not just like subsided. It's not just in the back of your mind. It's gone for the moment. You guys actually looking at Noel, you can see her features returning. Like her snout becomes, more of a nose. Her claws begin to retract, and her body resumes its natural form. Yeah,
If she hasn't
Now we cut her
already
head off.
been released,
they cut her head off.
I'll release her from hold person and go over and start to cut the ropes off.
Yeah, and we'll
Don't
try
cut the ropes. We can just untie
Oh,
'em.
sorry. I will untie the ropes because we made really
the rope.
high slip knots.
Yeah, and I guess I'll go over and try and like calm her and like I don't know,
Play the flute again.
I'm not gonna try and play the flute again.
You should. It worked.
It worked.
Just like to be there with her and be like, hey, are you okay? What's going on? How do we help?
I was just taken over by all this rage. It's all I could see. I wasn't Noel. I didn't have any of my own thoughts or my feelings, and I couldn't break out of it, and I couldn't control it. I can't explain it. It was bad.
You didn't those people you didn't recognize at all. Like that was just like a blind rage that you were just taking out on random people. That they're not anybody. Like, you don't
Yeah.
suspect them as being evil?
No, I
Obvious-
just
Okay.
saw them. I wanted to hurt you guys. I think I was the evil one. I don't think anyone else was doing any harm. Just me.
So, do you have any insight as to how to fix that? I mean, you know.
I don't know. I think we need to speak to an experienced shapeshifter.
Oh, Aluka.
Probably.
I am an experienced shape.
You're an experienced shapeshifter?
Yeah, but maybe not into a werewolf.
It's a little different. Yeah,
Well,
Uh,
different.
but he is an experienced shapeshifter. That is true.
Remind me.
Well, we're happy that you are back to us.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me. I don't know what I would
So
done.
it was
but
it was the moon, right? Obviously, that's it.
the moon. I looked at it, and I think that's when my body knew it was time to for the change.
Maybe you should just keep your eyes closed from now on.
I think actually, like
Blindfold.
Bird Box style. You guys don't know
Yeah,
what it is.
that might,
I'm
I don't
I'm
understand
also-
what's a bird box.
that might
Alright.
work.
You mean a cage? Birds in a cage.
All right. Well, yeah.
Do you
Noel has
feel
been
like you're
rescued.
being-
No, I was gonna say sorry. Let's take a quick break.
Only one who got hurt.
Yeah, dude. I didn't want to get anywhere near a werewolf.
I was indeed.
Uh-oh.
Probably not the best idea, but happened anyway.
Yeah.
What?
She's
I can't believe I turned you into a bunny rabbit for no reason.
That was
I know.
awesome. And then she immediately
I
got
didn't
punched.
realize that. Yeah, as soon as you take damage, it goes away.
That's kind of funny.
Or I think.
Oh god. She just goes.
Hello, my friend.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Look at that fat little kitty. Look at that little kitty. Yeah. Here you go. We gotta fix it, Quinn.
I literally
There you go.
chose the absolute worst snack to have for this game, so I don't know why I did this.
What did you choose?
Ice
What did
cream.
you choose? Why is that the worst snack?
Because you guys are gonna ask, and I'm gonna be like,
Oh.
all right,
Oh, nice.
old Tio, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm just a little baby.
I think we should continue our journey to the Elk Tribe.
Yes.
And keep that rope handy.
You know, if we have any spare metal items on this fucking sleigh. Oh, never mind. Well, I can.
Like
I have a-
shackles.
Oh yeah, and I can create something if we feel like we need that.
Like a chain.
A chain?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or a
Maybe
cage?
some kind of like shackle device
Like a chastity
situation.
belt.
Chastity belts. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
No
Do
more
you want? I can while we're on this thread. I mean, on this sled. We could come up with something I can make for you.
Yeah, like something to
Yeah.
kind of like keep me at bay. Maybe like lock me onto the sled, or I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we can get you like we could do some sort of like, it sounds fucked up, but like collar that attaches to like shackles on your wrists. Although that would seem like a thing that we would have to be like, hold on, I think she might be turning, and then do it at that exact moment. So that might
I
not
could
work
just
so good.
it's like a fashion choice forever.
Yeah, that could be cute.
Like
Could
a
be cute.
collar.
Yeah,
scarf bracelet.
yeah, scarf bracelet.
I don't know, like handcuffs that like go onto the sled or that hook up to a chain that you guys can like hold. I think anything you guys are gonna have to like do hold person or do something like get me to stop so that you can get whatever it is onto me. So
Yeah.
Like turn you into a rabbit or
Honestly.
a worm.
that works for
Or-
a minute, you know.
But she can't. We just learned that can't actually be done, right? Because she's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We did learn
Thanks,
that.
dude.
Yeah, maybe we'll think of something. See if there's a thing that we can do.
And hopefully Aluka can or someone can shed some light onto how to control this.
Just gotta
Yeah.
find that dude.
Yeah, I guess let's go to the Elk Tribe and see if maybe he found his way that way.
Yeah.
So we're headed in the direction that we saw our two old friends who are now dead, in the same direction they were coming from, right?
No. The Elk Tribe was northwest of. Damn it. The Elk Tribe was northwest of where the Bear Tribe was. And they came at us kind of from the east. Just kind of the like wide, like large expanse of tundra that's out there that came from the east of us, because we know that heading north would be where we meet like the sea of moving ice, but no, we're heading northwest.
I sent my owl in the last session to go search for them, right? Didn't I do that?
Yeah.
We did.
Okay.
But it was going to take like
Yeah. It's only been like 20 minutes since that happened, I think. But
yeah, where were you, sir? Did you send them to I should have the Wolf Tribe, or did you just send them to just go like scour the
I thought I
land?
sent him to go scout. Well, because we knew that they left through that one exit. So I think of the
You sent them to
cave,
the cave, I think, to see if they could find like tracks or something, or
Yeah, and then to go from there and see if he could find them.
okay. Yeah, not back yet. For sure. Right.
I figured out what my owl's name is. It's Rucker, because
Rucker.
Darius Rucker is the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh.
So I figured that made sense.
Rocker.
Owl is
Rocker.
very well. He is Rucker.
So I guess to the Elk Tribe.
Yeah.
All right. Mount up. So yeah, you guys get on the dog sleds, axe beaks, whatever you want to ride at the moment. You ride about another 45, 50 minutes or so, pretty much just approaching the outskirts of where of the Elk Tribe, like where they're supposed to be at least. Go ahead and roll. Well, What are you guys doing while you ride?
Probably still just talking to Noel about ideas for this potential, like, thing that we were gonna maybe fabricate for her.
Okay.
I'm bandaging up my scratches.
Okay. Oh, so are you actually healing yourself, or you just?
Yeah, I think I got, what's it called? Second wind?
We'll see.
You're gonna use second wind.
Let me double check.
Run, beans, run.
Can I roll to see, like, if I know anything about, like, because I don't just inherently know what types of resistance or things that werewolves don't have resistance to. So can I roll to kind of see if I can remember anything?
Yeah.
Fact.
You could do a.
It doesn't matter. I got a nat 20.
It doesn't matter.
That was rude. It doesn't matter.
She does what she wants with a nat 20, dude.
Listen,
Yeah,
I have rolled like 4s and 6s all night, okay?
That's actually your second nat 20, although the other one didn't count because it was at disadvantage, unfortunately. But anyway. Oh, by the way, Kiva, did you drop Hex?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can, right? Or maybe I shouldn't, because I'm not going to unless I need to use concentration, just in case she turns again. That way I don't have to cast it again.
Okay. It's only going to be.
Or does
It's
it
going to
matter?
be. Yeah, it'll be up for like another 5 minutes because we've now been. It lasts an hour. We've been writing 50 minutes, and yeah.
Well, then, yeah, I'll drop it then. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Noel. While you and Smith are talking about different ideas for the chastity werewolf collar and chain, like matching chain set, she's gotten like really into it and really like technical, talking about her metalworking and smithing, and her really starting to get passionate. And you feel bad, but you're exhausted, and so you kind of zone out a little bit. But you think back because you're starting to think about being a werewolf and what it means, and you think back and you remember a conversation that you had with Garm, actually, shortly after, like in the weeks that you spent with the Wolf Tribe after being converted, but before actually changing. And what you remember is Garm saying, "Well, I don't know much about being a werewolf, but what I can tell you is as long as they don't attack you with something made out of silver, you're probably going to take a bit less damage than you normally would. Other than that, I mean, you're faster, you're probably a little bit stronger, and your hide's a little thicker, but I don't know much about that. But I will say, you be careful when there's a full moon around. But I don't know much about that."
And I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to interrupt Smith after I remember this and just be like, whatever you make, it has to be out of silver. That will help keep me at bay because that is the one metal I don't have resistance to.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I have 3 silver-tipped arrows that I found in the tomb that you could melt down and use.
Yeah.
That would be.
I could do that.
That'd be
Not much
a
silver.
teeny tiny bit of arrow or of silver.
Maybe I can infuse the collar with the silver.
Is your sword silver?
I thought it
was.
So do we think that like a silver collar would have some sort of effect on her? Like.
You're not sure. I mean, you've got this new piece of information to go off of, but in the name of science, you've never experimented it before, so.
Okay.
You're unsure.
What? What? I mean, we probably have. Maybe we can go get some. Change out some of our gold pieces for some silver pieces. or something silly. I'm sure we can get silver somewhere.
It's actually a really good idea to get a shit ton of silver. That's yeah.
It's just what 10 silver pieces per gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please.
No.
No, by all means.
Oh, I don't have anything to say.
As you are writing, I'm getting close. Everyone's kind of wrapped up in their own things. Wait, Kiba, what were you doing? I think you're the only one that didn't say what you were doing.
I mean, I think that being that I am I'm the type of person who would be studying lore and my memories. That's probably what I'm doing. I'm probably just trying to think of anything I know about lycanthropy. And, I mean, I know that because I'm a researcher, I can certainly figure out where to find the information, even if we don't have it next to us. So maybe I'll think back to the closest place I can think of that I could find a tome that would give me information about it.
You do know, so there is a bit of a collection, like a smaller kind of library in Bryn Shander. There's not a lot of, it's not a very well-read area, Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
There's certain people here or there that might be collectors, might have like an eclectic collection of tomes and books and whatnot, but for the most part, you were doing a lot of studying before you came over here in Luskin, which is the city that's just beyond the spine of the world, and that's where you were when you were reading more about Ithrin, the lost city and whatnot, which is the reason that motivated you to come out here. But yeah, that's the only really good library you know of is the one in Luskin.
Okay.
So as you're writing, you notice that the sleds suddenly starts to slow down, and come almost to a stop, and you hadn't noticed before. We were all wrapped up in what we were doing, but ahead of the dogs now, there's just a row, a large, not a crowd, but a row of large looking humanoids wrapped in cold weather gear. They have what looks like antler horns or elk horns, I suppose, coming out of their helms. And they have torches and they have axes. And now that you're paying more attention, you can see all around you now. There's more approaching you, from the sides, people with torches and with axes and spears and whatnot.
Who has the horn?
Yeah.
You're not sure
Who does have the horn?
where it's coming from, but one voice comes over the crowd and says, "Halt! What is your business here?"
I'll put up my hands and be like, "Oh, we mean no harm. We come from where do we come from? The Bear Tribe?
The Wolf Tribe. We're members of the Wolf Tribe.
Oh yeah, we're members of the Wolf Tribe."
I believe you've made a wrong turn, friends. Turn back now. Go back to the Wolf Tribe.
I'm gonna figure out that I have the horn, and I'm gonna hand it to Noel and be like, "Do some shit, Wolf Mother."
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I mean, yeah, I'll stand up with the horn, and I'll say, "Come to you in pursuit of a treaty between our clans. Now is not the time to fight. Now is the time to join our forces and defeat the real enemy so that we all can live in peace the way we were meant to. I am Wolf Mother of the Wolf Tribe. I have gotten what's his face? The Bear King. I've gotten him Gunvald to join our forces. And I come to you now to seek the same thing.
When you hold out the horn, you can hear like you hear a lot of murmuring, and a lot of their postures kind of like sink down. And then that same voice, yeah. Where did you get that horn?
This is Rege Yarva's horn, and we won it through his trials and through defeating a giant.
No one has, for millennia, centuries actually, not millennia, but for centuries, no one has succeeded in these trials. You are a fraud.
I'm here to tell you, we're not. This guy here, Ultio, we actually cut him out of some ice because he tried to do the same thing, but didn't succeed by himself. How can we prove this to you?
Allow me to inspect this horn.
We also have the flute. Would that help?
Oh, we have the flute.
Never mind. Welcome.
A feast to go on.
If this truly is the horn of legend, allow me to lay my eyes upon it.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do.
Sure. Come on down.
So this large, lumbering fellow starts walking towards the sled with the torch just dimly lighting up his face. You can now also see, because where we are, like where this group of Elk Tribe were, there was like a bit of a ridge behind them. And so silhouetted on the top of this ridge, because right now is the time of day where the aurora in the sky is now showing. The clouds have covered the moon up once again, but the aurora is now showing. But you can see silhouetted as kind of like an older looking humanoid figure atop this ridge watching, kind of like hunched a little bit. But yeah, so this guy will walk forward, look at the horn, look at us, and then, all right, stand down, man. She truly is the Wolf Mother. We've heard about you, and we've been expecting your arrival, but we figured if we'd heard about you, others had too, and would try something similar. Please, come speak to the king.
Thank you.
And then you see that silhouette kind of just stand there and watch for a second, and then slowly turn and walk back down and disappear behind the ridge. And so yeah, they'll kind of, he'll like show us the way. So we're riding back up over that ridge where that man was, to go enter the Elk Tribe. So when you crest the top of this ridge, it doesn't look like the last couple settlements that we had seen. The Wolf Tribe was a bit of a scattering of tents and huts here and there. It was in pretty bad shape when we found it. The Bear Tribe was a bit more robust, but still kind of a similar layout, where they had like the different rings and caste system, I suppose, within their layout. But this one, when we crest this ridge, we actually see a very very large wood, like lodge looking thing. By your estimate, it'd probably be like 150 feet long. Not a super tall building, maybe like 20, 30 feet tall, with kind of like a domed top. A lot of like dwarvish runes actually painted and carved into the wood. And then around this main wooden structure, there's a bit of like other wood fortifications kind of in the area, with almost like guard posts. Like this one it's very well set up compared to all the others. This one is built to last for sure. You see a few different like tents and huts around the fortifications on the outer like rim of this little settlement. But you get the idea that those tents are not really lived in, but they're more just used for patrol and guard ships and whatnot. Damn it. Lovely ads. Yeah, I think next time I just gotta use your Spotify, but only we had thought about that before today.
We literally do every single time we play.
No, it's new.
Yeah. No, it's new.
Are we you guys walking? You guys want to go to that larger structure, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, larger structure.
Yeah. Are we not still being guided, or?
No, they let us walk past them. I mean, like they're not guiding us; they're kind of walking alongside. Still doing their job as guards.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, when you as we approach this wooden structure, we can actually start to hear now very loud cheers and jeers and people very boisterously, and you can also hear behind that sound, you hear the clinking of metal on metal, the telltale sounds and signs of combat taking place. And light is spilling out from the opening here. And so as you step inside, there's people just ringed all around inside this structure, like pretty much like stadium seating in here. And at the far end, like the opposite end of the door, you see a pretty plain looking, but like it's nothing ornate, nothing shiny, nothing like that. But it's a nicely built wooden throne with antler, or I'm sorry, I keep saying antlers, but elk antlers, kind of Jesus. They're like wood that's carved in the shape of like elk antlers sticking out from like the top of the throne. And it's raised up on a small dais, like maybe like one step up to this throne. And you see a man, he's got a headband on, and he's got like kind of long blonde hair that drapes down. He's sitting in his throne in a relaxed posture. Sorry, you couldn't see that, but kind of this with his arms on the armrest. He does have a chalice of ale, or what you assume is ale. You never know; it could be like milk or something. But he's got a chalice in his right hand.
I hope it's not milk.
But he in this room of like boisterous people that are all feasting and drinking all together. He's the only person here that's not like loud or over the top. Even the who you assume is the queen sitting next to him, even she is, occasionally standing up and cheering and come. But not him.
Yeah, wait. Quinn missed what you said she was doing.
What she was doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
she doing it?
She's like occasionally standing up and also cheering. She's like, kill him! But and then she'll sit back down. But there's not like a great sense of decorum because they are a barbarian king queen, and they seem like pretty chill people from this distance at least. On another seat, like so she's to the right of the king. On a seat to the left of the king, you see an older man, like definitely the oldest barbarian you've ever seen. He's probably like 60 years old. He's ancient at this point. To the king's left is an older gentleman who is he's wearing a very dark green robe. Underneath he has armor. It's definitely lighter armor. He's not somebody that looks like he's going to be going into combat anytime soon, but he's still, he's still wearing the armor proudly. But he's definitely like a smaller stature than the king would be in a lot of the other barbarians you're seeing around here. But what you also do see in the center of this ring, the point of the entertainment, I suppose, for the evening. And you hear the crowds yelling, kill him, and cheering. And you see two people fighting in the center of this large room. Kind of a big space has been cleared out for a duel of sorts. And there's a rather large barbarian. He's got his shirt off, which is something you haven't seen in a while because it's cold around here. And he looks very extremely strong. He's got, rippling pectorals and like a huge two-handed axe that he's swinging like as if it was a short sword, just with swing and dexterity and strength. But what you also see is that every time he swings, he seems to be missing his very quick, dexterous target. And there's just sand and dirt, whatever, being thrown about this arena as he's getting like frustrated and yelling and not able to actually hit his target. His target being someone that you actually recognize. You see white hair, dark grayish, almost black skin. He's wearing kind of a turquoise, like a dark bluish green cape, and has purple armor on. And he's got two scimitars, and he's just, almost like tauntingly, the guy, he'll come and swing, and he'll just step to the side. He'll dodge roll a little bit. He's using the flats of his scimitar. He'll dodge to the side and just kind of smack the barbarian on the side of the helmet. You hear a loud ding. It's Drizzt. Yeah, you see Drizzt in the middle of this fight. Yeah, you see Drizzt in the middle of this fight fighting this barbarian.
Does he look like he's doing okay enough that we can try to play it cool for a second while we go talk to the king?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. I got a 12.
I got a 23.
All right.
Because I got a
Nothing.
1.
I got a 9.
Kiba's looking up at the ceiling, just like looking at the cool woodwork, just being like, this is outstanding. Like, this is just, compared to the other ones we saw, this is nothing. What do you guys think? And they're not even standing next to you anymore. They've walked closer to this this arena, or this ring, I suppose. It's actually octagon shaped.
The octagon.
The octagon. Noel, you notice that this barbarian looks very, very serious, very intense, his eyes full of rage. And there's a strange amount of calm in Drizzt. But you do see that both of them have a little bit of, they're both bleeding a little bit. Not a lot. Like they have, the barbarian's got like a nick, a couple nicks on his biceps. And Drizzt is kind of bleeding out of his nose a little bit after taking probably a good old punch to the face there. Or a hilt to the face. You don't know. But yeah, it looks like, they are both hurt a little bit, not seriously hurt.
Okay. I'll relay it to the group and just say, they look like they both have gotten in a few punches. However, Driz looks like he's fairly confident in his stake in this fight, and the barbarian does look like he will not stop until he wins. So it's really hard to say who's in a better place. Like if free to move on.
I don't want to do anything that might offend the people here, but I could at least try to bless Drift. I could even try to really deftly time a hold person. I could make it seem like he fucked up. It would literally have to be. No, that wouldn't work. I don't want to do anything that would upset the king,
Do I see any bookies around that are betting on this match?
You can now roll perception for that. Yeah.
Hey, nat 20. Everybody gets one.
Nice.
I'm glad I used it for this.
Yeah, you see a couple different people that are holding little pouches of stuff, whatever it may be. There's actually a little, I can't say incognito stand. That wouldn't be incognito at all. There's a whole stand that says bookie on it, but it's very incognito. It's like no one knows. No, there's definitely somebody walking around collecting bets, collecting some bags of offering from different barbarians around.
Can I go up to him and be like, I want to place a bet, but how good is this big guy?
Oh, he's real good. Yeah. Odds are against old Driz here, but we all know Driz is a talented swordsman, of course.
All right, yeah, I'll put 2 silver pieces on Driz then.
Oh, 2 silver pieces. I got a high roller over here, guys. Come on. Up the ante.
I thought that was not a lot.
I don't have money. They're probably trading jerky and fucking buttons and stuff.
Jerky and buttons.
Listen, clearly you didn't get the sarcasm here. 2 silver pieces is also not a lot of money around the barbarian tribes. You think you're better than us? You city boy over here throwing your silver around. We're in the middle of a freaking duel.
Sorry, I don't understand sarcasm. It's not a part of my life. I don't get any humor whatsoever.
It's fine.
So Driz. Okay, you get it then. So Driz should
Again,
be worried then, I
sarcasm.
think.
Come on, man.
Oh my god.
Damn. Well, obviously, then I really don't understand it because I failed twice. All right. Well, good to know.
So you're gonna get more money or
no? I bet 2 silver. Do you not want my bet? You don't have to have it.
I'll take the 2 silver pieces. That's fine with me.
Great. What is it? 20-1?
And then he just walks away.
I'm just gonna cast Bless on Drizzt and hope that helps him a little bit to be
All right.
better in this fight.
Go ahead and roll Sleight of Hand.
I'm going to cast guidance for her. I'm going to give her guidance.
Oh, for
What does that do?
It helps with your checks. It gives you what, advantage or
I believe it's 1d4.
1d4.
Oh! Ooh, come on, yo. Okay, I got 22.
For Sleight of Hand?
She rolled an 18, yeah.
Jesus.
And then a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
You very stealthily down at your side with your hand, just kind of like cast Bless. And, now Driz is now surrounded in this extremely bright light, and above his head, it's written blessed. I'm just,
I've been blessed.
hashtag blessed. Yeah, no, you cast blessed. Driz,
Thanks, Taylor.
like, while he's fighting, he kind of gets separation for just like a second, and in that second, he glances over, because now he can see a little bit of action, and he felt the spell, and he sees us, he sees the team, or
I'm gonna obnoxiously wave like this.
Drizzle
Real cool.
Drizzle just wink, and then go back to the fight.
And then I'm gonna shriek like a little
So cool.
yeah.
Like the Beatles.
And then I think Kiva does the same thing, actually, if I'm not lying.
Of course. I
Meanwhile, Ultio's just like, I have no idea who this person is. I don't know what's
really
going on.
That's so funny.
So I guess we'll
Again,
move
never
on
thought
to the
people
key.
animal died. Wait, what?
I was saying, I guess we'll move on to the king then. Now.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, as you guys approach the king, he's watching you the whole time. Like you notice that as you start approaching him, his eyes are on you, and he sees Noel, and he looks at her, raises his chalice, and just like nods at you. But then he also just kind of gives you like a wait kind of motion. And then he sits back and he leans over to the older man on his left and like murmurs something, or whispers something to him, and then the older man starts hobbling over to you.
Oh.
So yeah, when he gets up next to you, he goes, "Hello."
Oh.
Hello.
God damn, he's old.
What?
Oh, sir. Are you okay?
Yes, yes, I'm great. Here, why don't you take a seat right here while we wait for this? When we're done with this, we'll talk to the king. It'll be excellent. Here, I'll sit with you.
That sounds great.
Oh.
What's your name?
I'm Menhir.
Menhir? Menhir?
My name's Menhir. I'm the shaman for the Elk Tribe.
Oh,
It's very
yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yes, yes, it's nice to meet you too, Wolf Mother. I've heard much about your exploits and look forward to speaking with you more. Of course, after the match.
Yes.
Oops. Dropping
Oh.
my gold.
Oh.
All right. Well, anyway, I guess I'll go sit up back by the king if you're not feeling too talkative at the moment.
You just said wait to
Oh,
talk
sorry.
after the fight.
Did I?
Yeah. You said
Oh,
you can't wait to hear more after the fight.
Sorry, I've taken one too many blows to the head. Anyway, yeah, let's sit down and watch and enjoy. Here, I'll have someone bring over some ale. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think that's me. That's me. I'll be right back with some ale for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Menhir.
You're very welcome.
I'm gonna lean over to Smith and ask, do you think he's gonna make it back with us?
I really don't know. I think he'll probably forget partway through what he's doing.
He'll stop in front of Ultio as he's walking away and look up and go, "Oh, I'm gonna bring you too." And then he keeps walking away. And you see, yeah, as he's walking away, he's like looking, and then and just kind of like walks off in a direction that doesn't look like probably where the ale is, but I guess we don't actually know.
What a strange. Okay.
Yeah. So the fight continues in front of us. Driz doing very well. Keeps on, like, he's almost playing with this barbarian who's getting super pissed off. And then, as they're fighting, as Driz dodges out of the way of one attack, he swings back. The barbarian swings back with a really wide arc and gets Driz straight in the chest plate, knocking him on the ground. And now Driz is on the floor, the wind out of him, you can see that. And this barbarian comes up and he swings overhead. Driz barely rolling out of the way, swings over the head again, rolling the other way. And then as he's going up for a third swing, Driz pushes off the floor, slides under this barbarian's legs, and like almost like kicks up his back and grabs his scimitar and puts it around the barbarian's throat.
Whoa.
And the barbarian sitting there with his axe like raised and just drops it.
Whoa.
And when he drops it, the whole crowd just goes, yeah! And you guys are just covered in ale and just like spit flying and mutton everywhere. And you guys, everything's spilled. It's like going to a Dodgers game when you're a Giants fan. There's just things spilled on you from every direction. But the barbarian goes down to like one knee, and Driz like grabs his shoulder, and you can see a bit of like magical energy go through Driz's arm, and his hand kind of glows, and you see the little cuts and scrapes on the barbarian start to heal over. And he steps in front of the barbarian, holds his hand out and helps pick him up, raises his hand up in the air. And then the barbarian picks up his axe and actually like steps away from Driz and turns to Driz and like bows to him almost, and like thank you. And the crowd is chanting, Driz, 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 Driz.
Shit.
I think I'm cheering that too. What I'll do, I think I'm going like this, making everyone do it.
You see Maynir is trying to get to us. He has 5 chalices or horns, whatever, full of ale, and they're just spilling everywhere as he's like shaking with it and like being bumped by people. Excuse me, I just got to get over here to my new friends. And finally makes it to us. Most of our ale, like a good two quarters, a good half of our ale is like spilled out of each cup. But still, then yeah, he joins in. Driz. Yeah, and so yeah, Driz will walk up to where the king is at, and he'll kneel in front of the king. And the king stands, and the room goes quiet. And it says, again, the champion forevermore, Driz Doerden, friend of the Elk Tribe, brother to all of us. Thank you, Driz, for coming here. These last few days with you have been fantastic. It's been excellent to have you back in our halls and bring us closer to our legendary king, Wolfgar, who praise Wolfgar and hope he's doing well in the afterlife, fighting. But alas, the fight is over. Please continue to enjoy the ale, enjoy the food. It's a night to celebrate. The days of Tempest are upon us. And then yeah, of Tempest, Tempus. And then yeah, so then not much ceremony. He's done after that, and he walks over to where we are currently. Hello, Wolf Mother. I've heard quite a bit about you and your friends here, and what you've been doing here in the Icewind Ale.
Who? No, I don't say that.
All right.
I don't say that.
Okay.
Shut up. Shut up. Hello. I've been looking forward to meeting you. What do I call you? King of the Elk Tribe, or
My name is King Jarand Elkhart.
Jaren.
Elkhart?
Yarand. Sorry, a
Yarand.
little hard on the J there. It's Yarand.
Yarand. Yarand. So hard.
Well, of course he's the king. He has the word elk in the last part of his name.
Yeah.
Makes total sense.
Mr. Elkhart is my father. Call me Crush.
Please, Mr. Elkhart is my father. Call me Crush. No? Finding Nemo? Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
No, Mr. Turtle is my father. Call me Crush. Yeah, I'm King Yarand Elkhart of the Elk Tribe, of course.
Very nice to meet you. And thank you for your hospitality and letting us enter your encampment.
Of course. All but the Tiger Tribe are welcome here.
Oh,
About nobody has really talked about it, and yeah, everyone says to steer clear, but never tells me why.
Well, for many years, the wolf, well, the bear and the elk tribe at least, have had a bit of an understanding together. I know King Gunvald well. I've known him since he was a babe. He's a good man, and we have an agreement not to attack each other. We live in peace, the elk and the bear tribes. For some time, the wolves did not respect that peace, and they felt they felt the sharp edge of our axes because of it. But the Tiger Tribe, they are ruthless. Always have been. Even back with King Wolfgar, nearly 100, 200 years ago now. The Tiger Tribe is always the aggressors at the Icewind Dale, and it's never seemed to change. Now, from what I understand, they are collectively followers of Auril the Frostmaiden. They have forsaken Tempest.
oh. That ain't good.
They are not to
That
be
ain't
trusted.
good.
Thank you for shedding some light.
And I hope you hear me when I say that I am looking only for peace for my people and for the fellow tribes of the barbarians. But with that said, I know why you are here, and I will not join your cause.
All right. Can I ask why?
I've seen far too much. Let's leave this. I can barely hear you in this room. People are screaming. Let's walk over here. And so he'll take us aside a little bit where it's a little more quiet. I've seen far too much bloodshed in my life. I've led warriors that I knew as babes to their death. I've seen kings and queens rise and fall. I've made war with my friends. I've made peace with my enemies. I grow tired of all this constant death. When my son died 10 years ago, I set down my axe and I have not picked it up since. And because of that, I believe Tempest has cursed me. I'm unable to bear another child. This line, this crown, it will die with me, and I intend to make my legacy one of peace and prosperity for the Elk Tribe.
I'm very sorry to hear about your son. And I do understand your. I don't know. I don't like being the only one in charge of talking.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me speak on behalf of the group.
Please.
Wolf Mother is overwhelmed. She had quite a night. I understand what you want for your tribes, but as long as the Icewind Dale is living in this permafrost, there's going to be, I imagine, a lot more violence and more deaths. There is an evil. So I'm just gonna be upfront about it. There's an evil Dwergar. Wow, I couldn't say the word. Dwergar army, and they are. In addition, obviously, it sounds like to the Tiger tribe. They will come for us all. And the tribes need to band together. Without you, there is no hope for any of us. Your people will not survive much longer.
That was beautiful.
She says that out loud. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. Right when you started talking, Driz and Maynir both walked up and they heard what you said. Maynir says, Yarend, my friend, you know that no one here understands your troubles as I do. I have been with you by your side now for the 25 years that you have led this tribe, and we have both lost our sons. And I'm speaking to you as your best friend and your brother. Sometimes the only way to peace is getting rid of those who seek to destroy that peace. I know that you are not willing to join this cause, but I would implore you reconsider that path, perhaps. From what we've heard of this group here, the Wolf Mother's exploits, the Funky Fresh Gang, and from what Driz has told us, I do believe that if there was ever a cause worthy of one last fight, it would be this one.
I'm just in full blown tears because everyone's speaking.
Noel's just crying.
She's really gone tonight. She's an emotional wreck.
Driz will walk up to Noel and put his hand on her shoulder, just for support. But Yarend will stop for a second. He's in deep thought, and I'll need to think further about this. Your words have moved me. I'm always open to alternative paths and other outlooks. I promise you I will consider. I promise you. For now, I will go speak with my people and consult with my queen tonight.
Thank you.
I will have an answer for you tomorrow. Please don't interrupt me. Okay.
Thank you, Jared.
Then he'll nod and he'll turn to start walking away. Sorry, did you want to say something to him before he left?
No.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's the lag. It's the lag.
Right. As you, once he walks away, Manir sticks behind and goes, I think he'll come around. I'll continue to work on him. I have heard rumor of this Zardrock sunlight, but I had no way to corroborate. Now that you're here, you say he's truly a threat to the Icewind Dale?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very well.
Imminent.
I'll see what I can do for you.
Well, where might we stay the night?
What?
Had a weary day of traveling. Oh, where can we stay? Is there a place we can stay?
Oh yes, of course. Here, I'll show you to a spot where you can stay. He'll turn and he see like Ultio again towering over him, and he'll just turn and go, "Oh fuck! Oh, sorry. All right. Please."
Why?
Oh fuck! He's walking like incredibly slow. Just like his feet are just like shuffling almost. And he takes us to like kind of near the back, like behind. Well, what am I trying to say? The left side of this room where there were like stands where people were. There's like an opening in the ground and leads to a stairway that goes underneath. And this is where like you get down the stairway, and it's almost like set up like an inn, which is crazy. There's like hallways carved out here in the snow and the rock, or the ice and the rock, sorry. He'll keep walking and just, all right, well, there's a few open rooms here. We actually keep some rooms open for visitors. In this case, I don't know how many you'd like. I imagine he will be sleeping by himself because he's the only one that fits in one of these rooms. Sorry, we are a lot of big people, but he's huge. Anyway, yes, please take these rooms for the night. We'll speak more in the morning if you have nothing else for me.
Thank you.
No, that's it. Thanks. Oh.
It appears our guard dogs have possibly smelled something. I'll go up now. I'm gonna go see if there's anything I can go help with. All right, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, as Maynir leaves, Drizzt will come follow us down the stairs and yeah.
Yay.
Approach all of us and say, "Hello, old friends."
I'm gonna give him a giant bear hug.
Oh, good to see you too, Smith. Too tight. Okay.
Oh, Drizzt.
All right. I mean, yeah, we can end there. That's fine.
Maybe Drizzt and Ultio should have their own room so they can gab all night and get to know each other. Wow.
All right. Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't know him, but sure.
Yeah, but you will.
But I will.
I bet by morning you'll be best friends.
That's a lot of pressure.
We're gonna montage. We're not gonna sleep at all, Ultio. We're gonna tell ghost stories. I'm gonna tell you about my history. You can tell me about your history. We can just talk all night. It's gonna be great.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
I'm just excited.
Almost Okay.
All right, Corey, go to sleep.